everyone, Miranda is here with Tom Marks.
Hello.
We just played a ton of Anthem and we had a big question to answer going in. Does it still feel like a BioWare game?
I think my answer to it is no, but it does feel like a game made by BioWare, which are very different things. It feels like something new, but it definitely feels like the heart of BioWare is there.
I think as soon as you meet somebody, which happens very early on, beyond just like the opening cinematics, you see exactly that this is written by the team that wrote a bunch of games that we really love.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting because it's them doing something very new, obviously, and kind of diverting away from their big franchises that have been so developed over the past few years.
Yeah, it's really cool to see them make new characters, and like you said, they're so charming. They're so well written and well animated. I know that some people kind of had some criticisms after we put out that Tarsis gameplay that there were some stiff faces and some stiff dialogue, and some of the lesser NPCs feel that way occasionally.
Yeah, you see that's like, you should move your arms a little bit, but it's like a very minor grievance, right? It's not.
The big guys and the guys that are like in cutscenes, those feel really lively and really expressive and really, really good. So I was really excited to see that because I feel like we haven't seen a lot of that side of the game yet. It was really cool to just sit down and be able to play it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think one of the cooler things too is when we are dropped into later game missions, as you'll see with the demo, you get to talk to some people that you just obviously have maybe implied met in passing before, but going to them in these moments, you see these great points of character that you kind of just expect from BioWare, and they just nail it. And like that's something that I was really hoping still shone through with Anthem, because we do want to see something different, right?
Yeah.
Like this is their chance to experiment and take on something new. And so I think the way you put it at the very beginning of this video was really put well.
Yeah, and there's also some risky things with the story too, and I won't spoil it, but everybody who's going to play the demo, because it is a public demo, there's a really weird, funny moment in that demo that I was not expecting, and I think very much feels, it was almost like pulp humory, and it's just really unexpected, and it really made, like, it was encouraging. It was very encouraging for what's in store in this game, especially in those little character moments. I'm super excited to see more of that. The only thing that I was a little nervous about in the story and the kind of BioWare feel of it is that they refer to you as the freelancer who survived this big battle. That's not a spoiler, that's the very beginning of the game.
Surprise!
Yeah, but they keep referring to you as the freelancer, but you're with 3 other people, and if you go into the open world without a party, you'll just meet other people like that, and that sort of dissonance between you being the hero of the story and it being an online game is something I'm a little nervous about going forward. Not totally turned off by, though.
Right, I think that's an issue we see with a lot of these shared world shooters that have some sort of story element to it. It singles you out as being like this important person, when in reality you can't do this. I mean, you can do it alone, but you're highly encouraged to play with other people.
Yeah.
And so it does feel a little strange, but you know, we'll see how that all plays out when we actually get our hands on the game and more of it.
I didn't expect to come away from a game that I was just calling Iron Man in a jungle desert or alien planet. I wasn't expecting to come away from that game being excited for the story more than anything else. And honestly, I am.
Yeah, that's a good feeling.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll have plenty more on Anthem in the coming days, so be sure to keep it on IGN.